folks, I am back again with another video today. This is my Halloween video for Halloween. So I know it is November. Yes, it is a little late. I have been busy, and plus this one took me a little longer than I anticipated to finish. So let's start with where I got the idea from. So in case you don't know, I am a service-connected veteran. I was in the Army for 3.5 years. So that's that. I was going down to the VEA for a doctor's appointment, and they got Halloween decorations up there. So I look at the one in the back, and it's a zombie with his white hair and in this tuxedo with a platter in his hand and a brain on it, and he's like serving it, okay? So I look at that and I laugh and I think, that's a good idea. So I decide to come home, and he was kind of a goofy looking zombie or whatnot, so I decided to come home and do a zombie that was really gnarly and scary looking. And this is what we have for you right here. You see I got the brains, he's being served, and you see we got the blood on the teeth, we got some muscle fibers showing, we got the drool on there, and the teeth all yellow and rotted out. I really ramped this one up. His skin is all brown and green and rotting. So I really had a lot of fun with this one. I love zombies and zombie movies. I've seen almost all of them from, I've seen them all. So, also, stay tuned to the end of the video. I have an announcement. There now is some new merch for the channel on Redbubble.com. At my channel, we'll just go on Redbubble and look up Maximusprime 426, or click the link or go to Maximusgaut.com and click the Redbubble icon, and you will be able to see the new iDesignMAX merch. I have t-shirts and hoodies and phone cases in various colors, and so stick for that at the end because I have a few extra announcements about that. And without further ado, let's get into this video and my spooky Halloween zombie drawing. hope you guys really like that as much as I enjoyed drawing it. Like I said before, I do love zombies. I love all the Resident Evil movies. I love all the Night of the Dead movies. I'm really a big zombie fan, and I should really do more zombie art. I used to when I was younger, but not so much anymore. So yeah, so I had a couple reference pictures. I was going to hand draw the reference picture. I just really liked the form of it, and you know how he had the eyebrows shaped in the eyes, and I love the aesthetics of how his neck is turned around and whatnot. So as you saw, I tried to draw it a couple of times. I couldn't quite get it right. The last time I drew, I was really close, but I've always drawn a little bit bigger than I needed to, so I was just drawing it too big. So I just decided to go ahead and rough out and trace the form of it, because it's all I really actually liked was just the form and the outer shape of the zombie and the nose and the eyes. And so I took that and I made it my own. I had my little brain down there. I had an idea from the beginning about the brain, because I knew I would have to make the zombie look rough and rotting, but I'd have to make the brain look smooth and wet. And my way of accomplishing that is I've been studying how other artists do highlights in other videos that I watch. And so my idea is I have a base color of light pink, and then I'll step it down a few steps and have like five levels, and it'll be going darker to darker. And so my plan was just to mark each color hue where I wanted my shadows to be, and then go in there and pencil in the detail. Excuse me, sorry about that. And pencil in the detail. And then on top of that, what I end up doing is using 3 different layers where I just scribble in my little highlight marks all over it, and I put them at different blending modes, and I lowered the opacity a little bit, and I got a round airbrush, just a round ultra soft airbrush, turned the opacity down to about 20%, and I just erased, because you can do that, there's an eraser brush in PROCREATE, and just erase the bottom around the brain to make it fade, because as the highlights get further and further into the dark shadows, you begin to see the light. So let's talk about the merch. Okay, so I took my logo without the extras, the IDX, and I threw that and some nice shadows behind it, and the full name up under it, and big blocky black text, you know. And I threw that on a bunch of t-shirts, threw it on some hoodies, I threw it on some backpacks, I threw it on socks, I threw it on scarf wraps, I threw it on all various kinds of t-shirts, I threw it on iPad cases, laptop cases. You can even get it as a print if you want to. And I will talk to you folks next time.